Lord B and Jester talking about everything from crystals, vibrations, comics, technology, cartoons, magic, meditation, herbal remedies, etc. Whatever comes to mind, just going on tangents and rambling on.
And we're back for part two, and we're going to get straight into it. No introduction or anything. Lord B's still with me. All right, how are you feeling? You still tired? You still tired?
I'm a little bit, but I mean it's 12:02, and I got up at 4:30 yesterday. So
well, I appreciate you staying with us for this aftercast. It's the first one we have actually done after the show. So let's get right into it, into the 5-star ending of the Page and Kip Sabian with the Creeper coming out. And right away, I think we both fucking knew who it was.
Yeah, I when I first saw him, I'm like, Creeper! And I'm like, oh, he's doing that? I'm like, I know who it is.
That's Jericho.
It's Jericho.
I really like Jericho. Thank you, Jericho. I love you. I thought that whole thing was 5-star. Like you even mentioned that he kind of looks fat a little bit. I don't know if that's muscle.
Well, I didn't say fat. I said he looks stocky and thicker. But I mean, if you look at his body form, that is what he looks like.
Right, it kind of makes sense.
Like, yeah, he's got like stocky fingers and stuff. And no offense to the guy. I mean, I like him, and I think he's a great character, all in all. And I think he carries his character quite well, for everything he's done since, we started watching him back in,
right, and that's another thing I have
before
written
yesterday.
Here. I want to talk about his reinvention of himself all the time. It's really awesome, and now he's evil Jericho, and I think he's doing a great fucking job. That the Judas effect, that little spinning fucking elbow, fucked Page's face up.
Yeah, he had some drippies coming out of him of a red variety.
And a giant-ass bruise almost immediately.
Yeah, that was really cool. Go ahead.
Also noticed that it was really hot. Most of the audience was waving their programs in their face. It was almost like a wave in the audience.
Yeah, I noticed that quite a bit. It was everywhere. Yeah.
We have SCU versus Lucha Bros, and I don't like the SCU gimmick. I think it's dumb. Daniels is a bad actor, like B-rated actor. Great fucking wrestler, but bad catchphrases all around. Lucha Bros, awesome costumes. When they came out, they looked like Super Shredder.
Yeah, they looked very samurai. Like it was a very cool effect, and all the flame that was around them. I thought that was really cool.
And Kazarian looks like an orange man, like he spray tans his face.
I mentioned that. I'm like, why are they so red? They didn't even fight yet. Why are they so red?
And the beginning was so fucking slow. I was able to go make a sandwich, go pee, and I didn't miss anything. I came back and they were both still standing in the ring.
Yeah, I went and got a glass of wine and some cheesy rice. Came back, same scenario.
Right. So I think the match was not that great. It was 3 stars. There's 3 super kicks in it. There's a monkey flip swanton. I thought that was creative as fuck. There was a stunner on the apron. Otherwise, it really didn't do much for me. I think luchas are worth somebody else to fight them. SCU, I think they would be better solo.
Yeah, there were quite a few times where I was like, they're trying to act too hard. And like a lot of their wrestling, they had really good counters and everything. Because as you said, the super kicks were 3, and there were quite a few times where there could have been a couple more. Right. But straight up countered or whatever happened. That stunner on the apron was brutal. That looked good. That was really good.
That
but,
looked fresh,
as you said, that's the highlight reel. There wasn't like a crazy amount of stuff to write home to mom about in that little scene. And
right, mine's like half a page about that match.
Yeah, and they just come off too cocky, kind of as you said. But I mean, at the end, the Luchas on the ladder, they kind of came off quite a bit cocky. So
I had a couple things about that.
Give and take
Definitely.
on that. Go ahead, I'm curious.
I thought that him, I have nothing against, Spanish or anything, but I think that there could have been English subtitles because I didn't know what he was saying, and I thought he was really passionate about what he was talking about, and I would have loved to know what he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But them in a ladder match against the Young Bucks, do you remember the last match between the Lucha Brothers and the Young Bucks? Holy shit. With a ladder involved?
Yeah.
That's going to be a super kick party.
That's kind of what that was. And it was very good. Like, it was kick fest. It was really cool.
J-Dog had a thing where he messaged me and he was like, Pentagon yelling, Emilio! Emilio! The next one was SEMA against Omega. I thought that SEMA... I was really impressed with SEMA before Fyter Fest, and Omega's entrance, the video and song, was really good. It was a passionate entrance. Fans loved it. But I don't know.
It was a slap fight. Again. Like,
it was an awesome match before, but...
Much. Yeah, a quick question, too. So, you and I both call him SEMA.
Mm-hmm.
Only one of the commentators, like, both the other guys were calling him SEMA. One of them kept calling him Shima.
Oh, really?
So, are we doing it wrong?
I don't know.
Because
I wonder.
only one of them kept saying Shima, but the other two guys were saying SEMA, just like we were. And I'm pretty sure when he was introduced, it was SEMA.
Right.
As well. And I mean, he's been doing it for, what they say, 20 years? 40 years? I don't remember.
He's old.
Yeah. And back in the day, I remember him being SEMA as well. So, I mean, I don't know.
I just thought it was a counterfest.
Yeah, it very much. But the highlight thing for me was very fast moves, so action-packed when it was going down. The sunset flip was fucking awesome. And you have a better count than I, but I would say it was fucking Meteora times 100 exclamation mark. Because it was like one after the other, which...
I have 14 Meteoras written down in that match.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I mean, when you're playing a video game and you find that move that works, you keep doing it. So, I mean, I don't really blame the guy.
I thought the best Meteora combination was when he went from the rope to the back of his head and then went to the rope to the front of his head. I thought that was cool.
Yes. I was just going to comment on that. But yes, exactly.
I did think it was overdone, but...
Yes. And in the last episode I mentioned, I wrote it small on the one page and wrote it gigantic on the other one, and that is slap fight.
Yep. I have written down here old PS game where it was just counter, reversal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it seemed technical as fuck, but it was literally reverse after reverse. But the nuke option that Omega has, his drop finish, is a really cool move.
Mm.
So I gave it 3.5 stars.
I'd give it a 3. Okay. Mostly because of the last slap fight. It just kind of carried to it. I mean, the Meteors were really cool. Some of the outside of the ring shit and how long it carried out, it gave it pretty good, but I'd still pretty close to a 3. I'd give it. Yeah.
Let's go to the Evil Jericho promo. I gave that a 5-star promo. He did a TV endorsement. He did everything he needed to fucking do, and I love his new character. He knows how to push other superstars. Like, he's pushing Page. You know, it may not seem like it, but he is. He's pushing him.
I really like his coat. On a side note.
Oh, hell yeah!
Like all the spikes. I mean, that was a really cool coat.
I thought that.
But yeah.
Adam Page came in and he was gonna like bust his knuckle on his little shoulder fucking spikes.
Yeah, that was my biggest concern when he came out to jump him was, fuck, someone's gonna get stabbed. But it was the you know the evil persona where it's like, I'm just looking for a thank you, and not from you guys. Sit down, fatty. You know, and like how he just ripped into it. He's like,
he's a
you
great
know,
heel.
I know we're down here. If it wasn't for me, we wouldn't even be down here in, what is it, Jerkoffville at the White Trash Riviera. You know, it's just fucking. I was like, oh my god, dude! And they're booing him. He's like, fucking boo me. I don't care.
Right.
Boo me more.
But that's the thing is he's really
amazing.
good at getting the fans to like do what he says.
Yeah.
One of the things in one of his interviews that I was watching was when he was in a WWE, he literally, you know, he got to reinvent himself again. He goes, all right, I'm going to grab this pen and I'm going to see if it make him work on air. And he just took a pen out and he's like, I'm going to make a list. And it was like the list of Jericho. And that was a really big pop. He can literally make a character out of anything. And that's one of the biggest things about his charisma and his energy. Jericho is one of the all-time greats, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But when Hangman Page came out to fuck him up, you can really tell how that Judas effect fucked up his face. They were brawling, and then Jericho was out there, and did you say that a fan touched him or something? And he, like, went to kick the fence at the guy?
That was the first instance of someone touching someone, but I think it was the next fight where someone laid their hand right across the back of someone. But yeah, someone like reached out and he kicked at the fence. I believe. No, wait, I'm thinking of the main event. Like when he went outside, they're like, oh my God, he's just taking it on anyone because he knocked a ref out and, you know, shoved him out of the way and stuff like that. And then when he finally got outside, you could see someone kind of reach for him, and he just kicked the fence gate, and they're like, oh, he's just attacking everyone. He doesn't even matter anymore, you know. And he, you know, walked out of there and stuff, you know, because I'm pretty sure he realized, don't do that, you know. But at the same time, you know, you got to make it, you know, I don't give a shit about it, you know, and that's why I think he kicked the fence instead of, you know, yelling at the guy or anything.
He is such a good actor that you could feel his rage. Like, you thought it was real. Like, we're looking at all this as fans, and we know a lot of it is just teamwork between the two wrestlers fighting each other. And we're looking at it as fans like, dude, he really fucked him up, you know? But that's because we're looking at it with those eyes, you know? I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
And now, let's go to the Young Bucks and Cody and Dustin. I thought the Young Bucks music video was cool, and the music was awesome. Their entrance was pretty cool. I really liked their pants. That little logo on there of the buck. I really want a close-up of that, because there's a bunch of shit attached to the horns of the buck. I don't know if you noticed that.
I did not, because it was very good and it was a pretty fun battle. I enjoyed quite a bit of that.
I think Cody plays a good douche.
I noticed like the you know, all the crazy colors, but I don't know why I didn't notice the buck itself.
You should. I don't know if there's going to be pictures and stuff, but yeah, try to take a look at the fucking side leg logo. I need to get a close up of that. I also